Did I do a good job?
No, do it again.
Okay.
More flailing. Or 10% less flailing. More bandana.
No more bandana?
No, more. Okay, now like less chest, but also more chest. And welcome to Specific a Podcast,
We are a podcast.
the premier podcast of the Specifically Devoid channel.
Yes, the titular podcast.
Yes. The reason that most of you are watching. So, I've been going on for over a year. It is time to premiere the fuck list. Spelled with a Q.
Oh shit, the fuck list?
The fuck list. Now the fuck list, that is things that should not exist. Things that include Jake Paul and Todd Chrisley. The fuck list though. That is things that are quite all right with us.
Yeah, the fucks list, because it fucks.
Oh, F-U-Q. The fucks list.
The fucks list.
Hell yeah. So
we need like a flaming graphic with guitar solos in the background.
The fucks. So I'm going to nominate 2 items. You'll nominate 2 items, and on our next thing, we will induct the first item into the fucks list.
Sounds good to me.
My first nomination is the GameCube controller.
Now, why do you nominate the GameCube controller for the fucks list?
I think the GameCube controller is perfectly in my perfectly average hands.
That is a perfect reason.
And I like they're not called triggers, but on Xbox they're called triggers. I like
the shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
They
are some of my favorite shoulder buttons.
It's the best Smash Bros. Controller, bar none.
Have you ever played it on a Wii U before?
Like with the fucking pad?
Yeah, like
yeah. I've played with the fucking Wii U pad. Yeah.
What is your first nomination?
My first nomination for the fucks list is bees.
Bees, as in the animal?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to know why?
No.
Oh.
What is your second nomination?
I don't get to explain bees.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, bees fuck. They
Yeah.
literally they fuck everything, and we can breathe because of it. So
Yeah.
good job. My second thing that goes in the fucks list is the now pardon me for talking about wrestling, but this is one very specific thing, is the character creators in the WWE 2K video games are probably the best character creators around. And for that, I think it belongs on the fucks list.
All right. My second nomination, my final nomination, is the number 7. 7 is such an elegant number.
That number fucks.
That number fucks so much. That is the most fucksing number probably of eternity. You can do it. You can make 7 with 2 lines, with 1 line, with 3 lines.
3 lines.
Yeah, you know the one with a line in the middle of it that kind of makes it look like a 2, but it's not a 2.
The one that people write to be like, I'm just slightly more intelligent than you are.
the one that looks like you just wrote a Z a little like drunk.
I don't know if that 7 belongs on the fucks list. The one with a line through it.
That might need to go on the fuck list, honestly. But yeah, those are my 2 nominations: the GameCube controller, the number 7,
and mine are bees and wrestling video game character creators.
We'll put up a poll. We'll put that into a little. Well, I mean, I'll consider it a little bit, but this is mostly going to be between Derek and myself, and by that I mean it's going to be mostly me. I'm very convincing.
Sometimes
you think bees are going to be 7? Are you fucking crazy?
I'm sorry. We can live in a world without the number 7. You just overcount everything. Have you ever thought about living in a world without bees?
I don't think about bees quite nearly as I think about the number 7. The number 7 is a quantity. Bees are
forever.
Bees are disposable.
7 is temporary, as in it is only 7 as opposed to infinite. But bees are forever.
The 7 movie is too good to be a meme. The Bee
okay,
movie
but not to bring it back to wrestling. But 7 in WCW was awful.
True. Name me any good wrestler that starts with a B that's not Batista.
Bob Orton.
No. What's a Bob Orton match? Name a Bob Orton match right now. Give me the
I don't know. I know he's
good. The finish of a Bob Orton match. You fake fan.
Finish of a Bob Orton match. All right, let me take a wild stab in the dark. Ref gets distracted. Something a little sneaky, and then Bob Orton pins the guy, probably with his cast.
Bob Orton didn't win matches. Are you kidding me?
He wouldn't be legendary if he lost all the time.
That's not true.
This is a conversation for a different podcast.
Yes. So, Derek, I told you to bring an item to discuss. What is this item?
Yes. I wanted to talk about Pokemon with you. Because I don't know. It's one, like, we talk a lot about the things we like, and we even sometimes talk about the things that we like, but the other doesn't indulge in to each other. And in that regard, I don't think we've ever actually talked about Pokemon as friends.
It's true. We have talked about Pokemon as enemies. Okay. Guide this conversation.
Yeah. So, like, what is your experience with Pokemon?
Bad. So I don't talk about it.
Like, you had like a bad experience with Pokemon, like.
So, like, you know that kid in elementary school that's just like, my aunt has a Pokemon ball and it's real. And it's like, it's a real Pokemon inside. And I was just the kid who would just be like, no. Nope. Like, me being me told everybody in first grade that Santa wasn't real. Broke hearts.
Oh my God.
It's why people.
I can see it though.
Yeah, I was just like, Santa's not real. Why do you think? Now as an adult who is writing a script about Santa Claus being evil, which I'm not sure if I've told you about, but
That is some hot goss to throw on the podcast.
yeah, I'll put a little page in the description of the video so you can read a little bit about it. But it's pretty bad. It involves economies, involves the finding of yourself, and
Aw.
Santa's hot in this movie. Like he's not
Well,
fat.
yeah, it's Santa.
Oh, no, but like he's like Santa's shredded. Like he's not like big jolly. He's shredded.
He's Santa with muscles.
He's Santa Claus fucks, but like
Yo,
I think
that,
the Easter
that would
Bunny
be
is I think the Easter Bunny is the most problematic imaginary like holiday creature. So growing up we didn't have cable. I think I've said that on like 7 different podcasts, but non-consecutively. So it looks like I'm telling the story for the first time. But I didn't have cable growing up. But we did have the CW. Then called W. It's just like the Warner Brothers network. So growing up, I could watch such classic shows as Jackie Chan Adventures, Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island, and Pokemon Indigo League.
Ooh.
So also growing up, we had Game Boys. We didn't have consoles. We had portable games. My sister had this sick looking game called Pokemon Silver. And then she had this even sicker game called Pokemon Yellow. Which we can put Pokemon Yellow in the Fox list later. But
oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I got my own little game called Pokemon Sapphire. And my sister got Ruby Red, and then I got Leaf Green, and she got Fire Red. The OGs. And then I got Diamond on the DS.
Ooh.
And Pearl. I had never had the same.
You got both of them. You had the same game twice. You wasted your money.
Except I didn't waste my money because people bought those games for me because I was like 10 years old. But yeah, and then going backwards a little bit, I had the cards. Apparently, I had the Pikachu birthday card.
Oh.
Which is a lot of money now.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on who you sell it to.
Oh, shit. Sell it to Logan Paul and you'll make millions.
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of, and then like once I turned double digits, I just didn't care about Pokemon. Like Pokemon lost the magic once that other bitch replaced Misty.
May?
Dawn.
Oh yeah. No, I can see how Dawn can immediately turn you away from Pokemon.
That's off the top of my head too. I was just like, Moon? No. That's too Pokemon for Pokemon.
That's the name of a Pokemon game
that I've never played. I have never played a Pokemon game past Pearl.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you'd like the Black and White games. The main villain team is based off of
I've already played Yellow.
No, like Pokemon Black and Pokemon White.
All set. I've been playing Pokemon Stadium a little bit. Going back to the childhood.
The evil team in Pokemon Black and White is based off of PETA.
Yeah, but like Jesse and James and Meowth. Why can Meowth talk?
You know, I think Meowth is just smart.
I don't think so, because it's a cat.
I think that Meowth is just built different. Because it's just that Meowth that can talk.
Yeah, I don't know. But they never explain it. Like, at least in the movie, the Pokemon... Oh, I don't think I've never seen a Pokemon movie past Pokemon Forever.
Interesting.
And and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you're not really missing much with the other Pokemon movies.
Um,
'Cause all the movies are kind of the same. There's a legendary Pokemon. Let's get it. We got it. The end.
literally the first one, Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
It's not the one where Mewtwo like killed Ash temporarily.
No, it's the one where Mewtwo exists for the first time.
Oh yeah,
He doesn't strike back. He just strikes.
he's straight.
But I don't know. I just kind of don't get Pokemon anymore. Like, I guess as a kid, I kind of didn't either. But like, the point of a kid is not getting most stuff.
Right.
Like, I just don't get Pokemon anymore. I guess because like Pokemon are like things, and like at least in Yu-Gi-Oh, they're like this is a card game. But like Pokemon, like a 10-year-old, like that, his job is just to go into the wild, no resources, and win money at beating because the thing is that like the Pokemon are like real, but they're imprisoned. But they're okay with being imprisoned. And so like the Pokemon has Stockholm syndrome, except for the Pokemon who don't go into the Pokeballs, which they don't explain. And then the gyms, which is weird. It's weird that somebody controls an area of land so much by one specific element. And then Brock just leaves his gym, and they're not even like gyms, they're just like battlegrounds in buildings. They're just in building battlegrounds.
I mean, yeah. That's how you train, because you got to train. You got to be the best like no one ever was.
Copyright strike coming soon. Yeah, I guess I just kind of don't like the thing in like the reason I like wrestling is that like at least they explain the in-world like shenanigans, but like and like the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I guess in Digimon, but like Digimon is like the worst example of that. But like at least in Danny Phantom, they've got the theme song to explain what's going on.
Right.
Pokemon, they're just like, this is Japan, isn't it wild?
Now, my question to you is if you would ever be willing to play through a Pokemon game.
The thing is, I don't think I've ever actually fully gotten through a Pokemon game 100% because it's boring. Like, you're just attacked in grass all the time.
That's very fair.
I hate that. I hate that. You walk like 3 feet, you battle a Pidgey. That's fine. You run away, whatever, but you still have to take the time to push the run away button. Then you walk 2 blades of grass. Boom! It's a Ditto.
I wish. Would you ever be willing to play a Pokemon game if it were on stream or video?
Maybe. Well, I am streaming N64 stuff now. I should be doing that at least once or twice by now. So maybe I have streamed me possibly playing Pokemon Stadium.
Nice.
Probably not. It's probably gonna be like WCW, NWO, Revenge.
Yeah. Do you have No Mercy?
No, I do not. I do not have the rights to No Mercy. That is a $70 game. Loose.
God, is it?
Loose.
Christ, wrestling fans are absurd.
I think it's $40 if you go to the right place.
Well, everything's $40 if you go to the right place.
I guess you're right in that sense.
That really is the perfect price for something. $40. The price tag $40 goes on the fucks list.
No. No, we already nominated. Yeah, going back. This is a little sidebar, but we can just randomly put shit on the fuck list. The fucks list needs a nomination process. I've decided that. I have unilaterally decided that.
There's a board of trustees for the fucks list.
But yeah, Pokemon just kind of sucks. Like I just don't get the appeal of it. At least in fighting games, you fight, but like Pokemon games is like You have to like walk around to fight. And like you're looking for a fight, or other people
Right.
are looking for a fight, at least in like, and it's for dumb reasons. It's like, ugh.
I think the dumbest thing the dumbest concept to grasp in the Pokemon world is that if you make eye contact with another trainer, legally you have to fight them.
I just don't understand the economy must be based on this because of the stadiums full of in the championships.
Yeah.
Like this is like the internet never existed. And like this was esports.
It's like that it's the whole most recent Pokemon game is like Pokemon is sports. Here you go.
Shifting gears to my thing.
Are you sure we have enough to fit an hour?
Stop. That's so I have literature. I have some screenshots.
Oh, you told me you had literature.
Oh yeah.
I remember you saying you had literature.
Which is a very funny thing to say.
It's strangely ominous.
So I was talking to somebody on Sunday. I won't say who, and I'm not going to give you the context of this conversation. But the conversation came up of the best bagger competition handbook. Now the best bagger handbook. What could that possibly mean? Stores all over the place have baggers. Nay. This is independent grocery bagging, as we can see on pages 2 and 3.
Holy shit.
That's right. They got a .org and everything.
They're sponsored by Pepsi?
They make $131 billion in sales. They got 944,000 jobs, 30 billion wages, 27 billion taxes. There's a little times that in 2013 they became the official, but like I mean this goes back. And actually, yeah, there's a competition. There's like regional, states, nationals. It's a whole thing. They got the handbook to tell you this is your dress.
Damn it. I was about to go to my regional bagging competition and I was going to wear a sloppy V-neck. Now I have to get new clothes.
And they talk about the actual competition part, which is pretty boring. Except when you drop an item in heat, which is during the thing. Oh no! And then I said to a friend of the channel, Paul, that's the shot Darth Vader makes when he finds out that Padme dies. Oh, don't worry, there are cash prizes.
Oh.
So you can win 10 grand for being able to bag. And the other thing is that you can win like a t-shirt or cash prizes. And like imagine like somebody wins like 5 grand for getting second place. And your second place is just a fucking t-shirt.
Wait, you could win. So wait, can you choose between cash or a t-shirt?
I don't think so.
That's so strange.
I think it's up to the competition event holder because there are rules for holding competitions and mock competitions as if they are different things.
Could you imagine if you won the lottery and you went there and they said, all right, now we can either cut you this $500 million check or you can have this t-shirt that says I won the lottery and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
I would have a tough time. I wouldn't say tough time, but I would think about it. I would say, wait a second. Because that's much funnier if you win the lottery twice. Because the first time it's like, well, I do. The thing is that like with the money, you could essentially buy a t-shirt that says that for freedom, but then it won't feel real. It
won't. You have to win the lottery again.
Yeah. What are the chances of winning the lottery again?
Not a lot.
That's what
I'm still not convinced the lottery is real.
The lottery's a scam.
Like, they certainly just take your money, right? And And every like 3 or so months, they give it to this same demographic of like middle-aged white family in Minnesota.
I don't know. There's a lot of convenience stores in my town that's just like somebody won $1 million here, and it's just like, but how? Like, it's my town.
How did the store have $1 million? They're like, oh good, we got that in the back. Just give me a sec.
What, did somebody sue and win? But yeah, the National Backers Association. There's a whole thing. They got a website. You can download the PDF and everything.
This is what I think of when I think of the NBA. It's the same. It's like the NBA logo with the dunking, but it's just like some dude putting like a.
It's not dunking. It's dribbling. So it would have to be like it has to be like a loaf of bread.
It's something just putting a loaf of bread in a bag.
I mean, I guarantee it's like a shopping cart or something.
Whenever I think of like competitive bagging competitions, I always think of that one episode of My Name Is Earl.
It's a paper bag.
It's a paper, not even plat. They didn't give you the option.
Oh no, you can paper,
have the
paper only.
Oh,
is
using a plastic bag the equivalent of doping?
I think it's because plastic bags rip easier.
But doesn't that make it a bigger challenge then?
No, because you want to use it. No.
If you want to get competitive about it,
you're going for speed.
That's fair. But can you imagine the change up to the meta game if they allowed plastic bags?
The meta game. So yeah, the first thing Derek and I are gonna do together, when we're in the same room, is we're going to hold a bagging competition. If you wanna help with the proceeds for that, for the produce for that, donate to the Patreon, www.patreon.com/specifically devoid. That is how we're going to get patrons, my God.
Link is in the bio.
Link is in the description.
You know what happens if you subscribe to the $1,000 tier?
You get a piece of Derek's hair.
Nothing. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
No, you get a lock of Derek's hair.
Please
I got
don't.
it. I got it in a plastic bag in my room. I've had it for a while.
What color is this hair?
This is when it's still brown, actually. This is
freshman year hair?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Not quite 2 years, but you know how like YouTube says like 1 year, even if it's been like a year and 10 months. It hasn't quite been 2 years, but it's been a year.
It was probably from WrestleMania. It was probably me pulling my hair out when Balor won the title back from Lashley.
That was such a weird match.
But enough about wrestling.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching.
It was nice seeing you. Come back around sometime. All right?
Yeah, we do a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah. Go check out the thing over there.
And also the other thing over there.
And the link's in the description over there. It's actually over there, more like.
And the guy I hate is right over there.